Всем привет, с вами снова Кокос, и мы продолжаем проходить игру Вампир. Так, мы вроде всех обижали, со всеми поболтали. Экрайт был, Стрикланд был, Дороти Крейн была, Типец Хельма тоже была, ничем не болеет. Шон Хэмптон. Стоп. Ты был уже?
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reid. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
А что у тебя там? Считает себя в ответе за то, что случилось с ним на войне.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
How close are you to Miss Horcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
Ho, ho.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of my blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. Frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Так, о службе в армии.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Так.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor
Старый
spoke to me.
врач.
Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Откуда на самом деле ваша травма?
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave. It was an accident.
Зачем вы лгали?
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans, and it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
reconstructive surgery has been very successful for some soldiers.
I don't want to wear a bloody mask for the rest of my life. I'd rather stay here and just be forgotten.
Tell me, what
I went with a hot.
did you start the fire? Were you trying to avoid going back to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room.
Облом, да?
The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
Так, вот это я, конечно, провалил, да? Походу подсказку.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Disgust on every street corner. Daily
Шон.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reid, is it? Oh, sir, I must
А,
apologize
это
for
тот,
my
который
behavior.
What do you mean?
пытался
I was not
спасти
myself in the
Уильяма.
factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Это отличный вопрос. Нашли новых друзей?
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones.
А я еще не
I
знаю.
knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke. Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Кто вы по профессии?
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks, and I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Вы священник?
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Почему не приняли крест?
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Как вы себя
How do
чувствуете?
you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest, and then I can go back to the people who need me.
Порт Истенд.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The wet boot boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Эта банда вам
Has the
угрожает?
gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Кто теперь его
Who
возглавляет?
leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina
Clay
who runs
Cox?
the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Клей Кокс это тот, который вон внизу же, да? Которого мы это не стали выпивать.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Так, а зачем он вас запер?
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here, this Miss Hawcroft.
Ого. То есть он не то чтобы вампир такой прям, да?
You dared to
Well-
enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reid. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
Вы знакомым с Томом
Do
Уотсом?
you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Так. Здесь все. Здесь все. И 3000 опыта. Подсказок нету. И он сопротивляется внушению. Почему-то не показано. Наверное, он для сюжета нужен, наверное, да? Вот еще там кто-то сидит. Наверное, глава больницы, что ли? Ну-ка.
Good evening. Soldier.
I'm fine.
Goodbye,
Блин, подсказка. Обидно, конечно. Чеснока. Чеснок никогда не защитит вас от этих существ. Даже самый свежий, ядреный, пахучий чеснок абсолютно бесполезен в качестве средства защиты. Так. Пиппа Хокинс. О! Там еще какой-то докторишка. Которого я еще не знаю. Так, Стрикланд был уже. Ты у нас кто?
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague. Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Поинтересоваться жизнью. Вы боитесь мертвых?
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
Почему вы не боитесь
An
мертвецов?
interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one too. Most people fear or at least have a respect for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
Так, что у нас тут? Ракеш не боится смерти после службы военным врачом. Как вы получили эту работу?
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Мы
Have we
встречались.
met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
Do you need medical attention?
I'm feeling all right, Doctor.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Зачем хранить?
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Зачем вы закрыли морг?
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Угу. Так. Так, вы ростовщик.
A pawnbroker. I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Что за покупатели
Who
приходят?
comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
Какие товары вы
What
продаете?
kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Что вы думаете о призраках?
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No, I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Значит, вы готовы умереть?
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidam.
No, Dr. Reid. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
Мне нравится этот мужик. Добрая воля долго не
Do you
живет.
really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
Чем ты
Please
торгуешь?
show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Опиум, кадеин, загадочный рецепт. Блин. Кстати, надо посмотреть про ценники. Такие, ну то есть у всех одинаковые ценники или же нет? Закрыто.
I'm sorry you ended up on my plain and cold medical bench, sir.
Стрикленд, Чадана. Милтон, Экройд, Дороти, Харви, Мортимер, Беатрис. Так, а где у нас этот сад? Где-то тут выход в сад был. За закрытой дверью, да? Ведь. Не тут. Вот закрытая дверь. Вот дорога в сад. Томас. А если мы пойдем вот бродячий скаль? У него стрельба. Иммунка. О. Нет, показалось. Здесь где-то кошелек должен быть. Вижу пока одного. Ладно, попробуем. Да я хорош. Ой-ой. Бродячий скаль. и ослепленный Скали. Их двое. Не хочу. Так, у одного. Но их махать надо в этих, у обоих. И смотрят они сюда. Не, спасибо. Но я пас. Кого-то они там хавают. А, наверное, того, которого оставили. А я обойти не могу? Так, чтобы со спины им зайти. Чтобы глушануть одного. Блин, походу могу. Патрон, картечь. Блин, одного бы оглушить. Второго прикончить. Ай-яй! Ого! Чё умеешь? Ты с удара сложил? Максимум хпшка убирает? Надо, наверное... Так, и где я заходил? К этим ребяткам. Так, вот, да. Интересно, сейчас там будет один? Или будет двое сразу? Out. Опа. В связи с эпидемией. Понятно, карантин. Их двое. А! Тише, тише, тише. Ой, еще один. Уходи. Больно-то как, больно-то как. Есть чуть-чуть, 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 чуть-чуть. Да что такое? Надо цель брать. Есть. Есть. Фотография улыбающейся парочки. На обороте несколько слов. Милтон и Пипа. Навсегда.
So, Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item. Those two have hidden their affections well.
Да. Оба торгуют местами. Оба заляпаны в какой-то ерунде. Стоп, это что тут было? А, показалось. Блин, а кого они тут хавали? И откуда пришел третий? Вот мне что интересно стало. Я же здесь ничего не пропустил. Походу нет. А почему здесь все закрыто? Точнее, почему здесь никого нет? Если мы по этой дороге пойдем, куда мы придем? Я тут только осознал, я не увижу этот город, наполненный жителями, да? Потому что... И кто у нас там? Новобранец. 10-й уровень. Опа. Кто у нас? Новобранец 10-й уровень. Ой. Убежище. Хорошо. Туда попасть? В это убежище. У нас тут, кстати, не было сообщения, что мы нашли убежище. А вон он. Нет. О!
It's locked, all right.
Еще нужно это. Ключ. Так, в общем, здесь мы были, туда мы сходили, здесь мы прошли в круг а-ля, вот здесь мы еще не были. Там 10-й уровень, через мост там вообще какая-то дичь творится, поэтому туда мы еще трижды подумаем, идти или нет. А где тут дорога-то идет? Здесь наблюдатели сидели. Тяжелая. Тоже. Какой тут левел? 14 уже. Keep out. Тихо, 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 тихо. Здесь тоже нужен ключ. Большая банка таблеток. Так, по-моему, это не убежище, потому что спать здесь нельзя. Ну-ка. 16. Сойти сюда нельзя. Туда дальше, дальше, дальше. Это типа по стелсу, да? Раз переместился. Вот туда еще можно обходить. Ой, что-то он близко тут ходит. Так, на ту сторону нельзя? Вроде нет. Так, ну что? Вроде как мы и там, и сям полазили. Даже здесь зачистили эту. Это убежище. Торговка, торговка. А как удалить? F. Все, отлично. Так. И на этом серию мы закончим. Всем спасибо за просмотры. Надеюсь, вам понравилось. Ставьте лайки, комментируйте, подписывайтесь на канал. Будет очень приятно. И до новых встреч в новых видео. Пока-пока.